Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Harden surveying the D. On the way, Harris. Another three for Philadelphia.
Now, we've seen an improvement in this aspect of Harris's game. I mean, his ability to stretch the floor with the shooting, nice.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to James. From the stripe. Again, the Lakers.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Here's Maxey. Harris inside. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Westbrook. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
And your Laker girl.
So both teams making some changes here. The 76ers trail by 4. Harden outside to the middle. Stolen by Westbrook. Throws up the baseline. It's not going to go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Anthony. Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's Harden. Pass to Niang. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off inside by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 points.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the open.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects that.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, that opens up some opportunities for this.
Here they are, your Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
And Philadelphia making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Joel
The 76ers
Embiid.
trail by 10.
Matisse Thybulle. Tyrese
To the
Maxey.
inside. The shot misses. Great D that time from Davis. Here's James. And again, it's the Lakers.
Great ball movement there.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Harden outside. Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, look, the defense looks just helpless against him being slam. Let's just be real. He's so physical.
Back to Monk. Out to Anthony. To the wing on the left. For three, Westbrook. Good work defensively by Harden. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word.
Here they are, your Laker girls.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the dunk by Embiid.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. That one goes in. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Pass to Niang. And they double up Embiid. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Outside Westbrook. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Monk. Westbrook with it. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. Here's Harris. Great D that time from Davis.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Greg, I mean, the production has been very consistent since his third season. He also gives you intelligence, toughness, depth in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teammates trust him a lot.
They get a hand on it. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Millsap. Pass to Maxey. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on it, guys.
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Down low. And Millsap slams it in.
He's capable of playing either guard positions. I mean, when you think about Harden's sense for when his teammates are open.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. James looking around.
And Millsap with the focus there defensively, just stretching out to bother the shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
The Lakers making a switch here. The 76ers trail by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Free throw good for Millsap.
Millsap taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Millsap. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron right side. LeBron is doubled. Over Green. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3 from Anthony. Korkmaz grabs the miss. 1:09 left in the first half. From outside the arc, the 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Los Angeles. Back to none. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
No coverage that time. Korkmaz has got 5 points now in the quarter. Now, none. Howard at the elbow. Pass to Horton Tucker. LeBron outside. 4 on the clock.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
76ers substitution. Joel Embiid. George Niang.
Philadelphia with the ball.
Matisse
They're on a 15-6 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Green. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by LeBron. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to James. From the arc. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 1-point game.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Back to Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
Personal foul.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
On the way, Harris. And it's all evened up. Harris has got 6.
Catch a train. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
Monk for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And it's Thibault in the corner. Pass to Maxey. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Monk. And stolen by Harris. Now Embiid. pass to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Here's Embiid for the lead. And that one is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Reeves. Here's Monk. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
It's good to see Monk get chances like this. And easy looks help in getting him into a rhythm.
Pass to Thibault. 3-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Embiid. Embiid with the steal. To the paint. Here's Thibault. Anthony Davis with the rebound. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Poked loose. Inside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Westbrook drives in. Count that one. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
Almost nothing can stop Westbrook's drive. I mean, he's just so explosive.
There's Embiid. Goes back up. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for.
Down low. And Davis sends it back.
And you see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness. Feeding the game.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting. Just about 73%.
Yeah, for Monk, it's all about being more consistent. I mean, it's clear he doesn't lack confidence. Now he must channel this energy to become better.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 76ers trailing. Pass to Millsap. Over Davis. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Monk. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball. Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Avery Bradley.
There's 1:17 left here in the 3rd quarter. Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Korkmaz. No good off the back of the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something. It's rarely a good idea.
Out to the wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Good on the 3-point shot. Korkmaz has got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter games. You can see why after that sequence.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's James. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
What a powerful player LeBron is. He makes finishing through contact look pretty easy.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maxey.
Coming into the
No points in the game yet for him. Here's Korkmaz. Another three for Philadelphia.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems.
It's the fourth quarter.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Lakers leading by 3. To the inside. Takes it off the glass. And that's now 19 points for Russell Westbrook.
Even for a do-it-all guy like Westbrook, he's still going to get nice, but he's got one thing on his mind: lighten up the scoreboard all by himself.
Embiid, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on offense. He's playing some aggressive basketball.
Westbrook surveying the D. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Up top, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
But you can't fail to protect the ball. That's the likely result. Those types of turnovers.
Los Angeles with another miss. Right wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Westbrook drives in. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
They need points, so Westbrook gets aggressive. So determined to provide for the team.
Ron right side. Pass to Westbrook. The 3. 6 on the shot clock. And James throws it down.
I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
Over to the wing. High post, Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Korkmaz. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Howard. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The drive by James. And James throws it down.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, more or less, they just clear out.
All right. Lakers coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Okay, David, thanks. Embiid, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Anthony's shot is off. Now the 76ers with it. To the middle. And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
And then Monk with the dunk.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Back to Thibault. Drops in the layup for 2. Thibault got his first basket.
Easy pass by Embiid. Smart taking advantage of the wide open man.
Tipped away. And stolen by Harris. Pushing it up. And Embiid gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
Here's Maxey. Harden outside. Pass to Harris. Shoots the three. Nails the triple.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count him to make crucial shots.
And they double up Davis. But no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And they recover it. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes a three. And Davis pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Here's Bible. Count.
The assist from
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And the Lakers have possession. LeBron's shot is off. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
Called for the Lakers.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And here's Davis for 3. He's off on that one. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and
却更高的微信，黑钻耶 AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响开个狂会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，爱读玩来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。我们还 brother 像 XOT F4P 投射 B2K 海豹部队天地会 M 会 B 进攻目标来个飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的法拉利我是个你小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把全球越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭 把你上牢记，胖起来打动你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待。市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。黑 T， 黑 Pink， 黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1， 当的都是贵宾。我是一个比你球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，Yeah，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨国会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，读外来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的。甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉到底，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我在哪里，哪里就有。帽戴头顶着像牛仔，看到我们出门垃圾门口走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜。倒进水晶玻璃杯，A 瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在那玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费，赚得多。
We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Memphis Grizzlies. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. To the inside. Out to Edwards. For the three. Good on the triple. Mark, we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Russell looking around to the paint. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
There's Russell with the three. Drops in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Morant. Driving inside. Pass to Adams. Towns with the steal. With the step back. Here's Vanderbilt. Puts up a three. It doesn't go for him. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. I asked him about the task of slowing down Ja Morant. Coach said the one thing you can't account for with Morant is his explosiveness. Everything else you can plan for, but sometimes he'll just beat you. And Kevin, that's what they mean when they say good defense, better offense. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Jackson. And at last, they get one to fall.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Three-pointer. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Now here's Beverly. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards can't hit. Out to Brooks. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. An even 3-on-3 break. Towns up top. It's stolen by Adams. Back to Jackson. Good. Nice assist from Morant. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Now to the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Layman. Here's Okogie. It's deflected. Stolen by Anderson. Picked him clean.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
And it's Layman in the corner. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Left side Jones. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Prince with the ball. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Clark. It's picked off. Here's Layman. Here's Okogie. Here's Noel. Defended by Jones. Inside. Prince. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Now, here's Melton. The 3. Rebound by Okogie. Prince, right side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Prince has got his second bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Okogie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. Easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, your
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Here's Russell. Here's McDaniels. Jackson down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Russell from long range. At the top of the key, Towns. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He's got 7.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Pocket 2. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game.
And McDaniels, a bit of a project, but physically, he can do it all.
Greg, I think he's got a chance to be an outstanding defender. I mean, actually, an all-league caliber defender. He can block shots, he can get steals, he can defend multiple positions, and I think he's got great speed at both ends of the floor.
Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Towns. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Now Russell. Down low. Here's Towns. Adams, some nice D.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Beverly. Back to Russell. Unable to get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Now Adams, defended by Towns. It's deflected.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Timberwolves substitution.
Here is Russell. Pass to Okogie. Back to Russell. From deep. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. Going inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Connects from three-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Conchar. Back to Melton. Now Anderson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Up top, Russell. And here is Prince. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, excellent roll and finish by Prince. He's hard, he's tough. Well, he scratches a lot of boxes you want scratched from a 3-and-D winger.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And it's Russell missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Anderson. Pass to Adams. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Timberwolves substitution.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And it's Beasley in the corner. Off target with his 3. And here's Melton. With 2 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 6.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Morant with it. He's got 11. Pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Now Adams. Another shot. And the layup is good. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Morant outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Vanderbilt with the block. Pass to Russell. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
To the paint. And stolen by Russell. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Not loose. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw.
That's his first personal foul.
Amazing to see someone go from unrecruited to potential MVP someday. That's been Ja Morant's trajectory. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Over in the corner, Beverly. 6 to shoot. Beasley for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Beasley. Out left to the wing. Now Reed still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morant, the bounce pass. And stolen by Prince. Here's Beasley. Looking to end the run. Anderson with the block. Here's Morant. Reed with the block. And they're able to recover. Brooks with no one around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Personal foul. First team foul. Timeout call from Minnesota.
Teams changing it up here.
All right, fans. That is your Biz Girls Biz team. Make some noise, man.
Here's Noel.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Jalen Noel taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The kick out to Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Clark right side. Melton feeling it out a bit. It'll count. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timberwolves trailed by 12. The drive by Russell. And he gets it to go. Russell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Now here's Jones. Pass to Melton. Kept alive. Tries again. Adams with it. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Here's Edwards. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Screen by Adams. Here's Melton. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Right side Jackson. And the rejection by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Poked away. 6 to shoot. Here's Bain. They shoot again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here is Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards, a part of the class that needed more time there.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player. And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Here's Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. Morant surveying the D. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Outside Edwards. And they recover it. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, it looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
It's Morant with the drive. Brooks with it. Picked up by Edwards. And here's Morant. And the rejection by Towns. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside Jackson. That shot, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Morant. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for John Morant.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Back to Towns. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
D'Angelo Russell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will push the lead to double digits. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Morant.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Here's Vanderbilt. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the wing on the left. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. On deep. Beasley with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.